Hey guys, it's me, Jody, Santa's favorite dog trainer. Sorry, Paula, my partner. I am Santa's favorite dog trainer. Just kidding. Anyway, I am Jody from Dogs Blessed, and I am here to share some holiday joy because it is crazy COVID, and don't we need more joy? Our dogs need more joy. And I have no problem, as you can tell, being silly. So let's keep smiling. Let's just make this holiday happy however we possibly can. And let's make our dogs some goodies. So I am all about making goodies with healthy things, but fun and tasty things. And mixing and matching. And you got to stay diversified, don't you? We are staying diversified in this crazy world and want you also to know, because our mission at Dog Blessed is to help dogs live their best lives, that we are here for you and we are staying diversified and we are staying socially safe. So if you need help with your dog, do not hesitate during this hard time and think that it's not going to be safe, because we have stayed totally diversified and we are staying safe, okay? So on to the fun stuff. I am doing Odin J's Cranberry Cinnamon Cookie Cutouts. Odin J is my dear dog that passed away last January, and you'll see his picture on the recipe. This is my Odin J. He loved his goodies and he was food motivated like most dogs are. And us humans want to be cute and do cutouts, and I got some dog butts this year, but you could do anything. Michigan, bone cutouts, gingerbread people, be creative. And I have already started, because it's really festive, to grind up some cranberries. I put about 2 cups in the food processor, and we are going to add some other things in there. If you do not have a food processor, you know, there's other ways to cut them up, grind them up. I just think the food processor is quick and easy. But there's other ways to do it. You can use your mixer, obviously. You can use your hands if you have to. But I like these little organic applesauce cups because they're just about 1/3 of a cup. And that's what else we are going to add here in our food processor. I can get the top open. All right. And you could get the cinnamon flavored or the regular. You want to get the unsweetened though, okay? I like to add a lot of cinnamon. It's good for the dogs. I know the dogs like it. And I put about 1/4 of a cup. I am a dumper, but the measurements are in the recipe. But just remember, be a little creative, stay diversified, but look at your ingredients, okay? You don't want to put peanut butter in a cookie for a dog with xylitol. I'm going to do 3 eggs. If you're doing like a wheat flour or an oat flour, you could get away with 2, but I am going to use the grain-free flour, and sometimes it makes it harder to cut out the cookies, so I'm going to do 3 eggs today. And what else do we have here? I melted a 1/4 cup approximately of unrefined coconut oil. So I'm going to add that in there. And because that tends to harden back up when it gets cool, I'm going to mix it in here real quick before I add the other ingredients. So we're just going to sing jingle bells really quick, do a little happy dance, just get that coconut oil in there. And look how dark and brown and cinnamony that looks. But when they bake with the cranberries, again, they're appealing to us, and they look so Christmassy with the little cranberry pieces in there. Now, you can use whatever type of flour you like. Personally, I don't think the dogs need the wheat. I tend to go more towards the coconut, almond, flour. I have Olaf down here. Olaf, do you like your predecessor's cookie recipe? He says, I am waiting patiently. He will give us reviews at the end. Okay, so when I use these kind of flours, it doesn't sometimes want to roll out. I have found the best mix is if you're going to do about a cup of flour, do 3/4 cup of almond flour. It helps if I open the top, huh? And about a 1/4 cup here of coconut flour. And then a tiny bit of flax meal will help it all stick together. I'm just sprinkling it in there. I'm going to mix it up, and we want to get it to the point it gets like into a ball, like a ball of dough. So right now, it's still pretty runny. So what I'm thinking is we're going to go with about a 1/2 cup here of coconut flour more. So that would be 2/4. So I'm going to go with about a 1.5 cups more of almond flour. So for every cup you add, about 3/4 of the almond flour to 1/4 of the coconut flour. But I'm thinking we're going to need a little bit more here. So I'm adding that 2nd and 3rd. So it's about 3 cups total. Let's see how that turned out. Again, just add flour until it is the right consistency. If it's a little wet, you can add more flour. If it gets a little too dry on you, you can add a little bit of water or 1 more egg. And that is starting to ball up. So I don't know if you've ever done cutout cookies. I just start adding a little bit more coconut flour, a little bit more almond flour, and a little bit more flax meal at a time, because every batch is different. You want to just keep mixing it together until it forms a dough. Okay, now this is pretty doughy. It's still sticky, but for video shortness sake, I am going to take it out. And I am just going to take a little bit of the almond flour and a little bit of the coconut flour, spread it on here, and keep rolling your dough in it until it gets the right consistency, to where you feel like you could roll it out with a rolling pin, okay? Now, again, I don't know if you guys have ever made cutouts, but that is the point you want to get, where it's not sticking all over your hand. You just keep rolling it in the flour until you feel it's ready to roll out. Okay, so again, for video's sake, right now we're just going to do 1. And I've got some parchment paper on the cookie sheet. You don't have to have that, but it will help your stickage. So you cut your cookie out. Now, I have found when you do not want to lose your shape totally, nice thin spatula, go underneath it, and then your little shape turns out nice. All my hands are full of dough, and you got a little dog butt. So what we're going to do is bake these at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes till they're nice and golden and ready. Now, the other things you can do with the leftover dough is do more cutouts. I take the little pieces and make little balls, add the little balls to the treat bags to give away. And I made little stickers for my treat bags that say, a dog's wagging tail is a symbol of joy, and that's what you are wished this holiday season. Because, again, we gotta have as much joy as possible this year. You could also, though, interactive dog toys are amazing, and take a little bit of this dough when it's still more wet, stick it in the bottom of a muffin tin, and bake it that way. And let it cool and let your dog get it out of there, okay? Be creative with this. Roll it out a little bit. Put it in the shape of your dog's name. Like, you know, mine, it would be a little O. Have fun. stay creative, stay diversified, keep posted to our Facebook, because we are going to have some lives coming up. We are going to have some angel trees coming up for Muskegon Humane, and we are going to have some more interactive fun online, because we want your dogs to continue to have fun. We want you to continue to have fun. And Paula and I, my partner, are both dedicated to helping our dogs live their best lives. Again, we both lost our dogs about a year ago, maybe a little less. And in Odin J's name and in her Kylie's name, we continue on with our whole hearts to help your dogs. Fear-free, positive training, sharing healthy recipes, helping Muskegon Humane. So reach out to us for questions anytime, and check back in a second. I am going to have the finished products, and Olaf, my Olaf A. Snowman, he is going to give us a review on what he thinks of Odin J's Cranberry Cinnamon Cutout Cookies. And if you didn't get the recipe in the beginning, I'm going to add it again at the end of this video. But if you would like a copy, just PM us on Facebook or go to dogblessedllc.com, email us and do our contact sheet, and I will be happy to send you a copy of the recipe. And also, if you are on Dog Blessed Journal of the Journey, scroll down. We also share recipes all the time for you guys. So keep an eye out, and if you are a client, you have online support for the life of your dog on that page. Have lots of fun with it. Share your good stuff, and we want to see what you guys are up to in your holiday pictures this season. Stay tuned. We will have little dog butt cookies soon. Okay, we're back, and we have a doggy butt and an O for Olaf. It's kind of hard to see the cranberries in the video, but I think Olaf would really like one, so let's see here. Here. Come here, buddy. Here. Can you beg for cookies? Oh, so nice. Let's see. Here you go. What do you think? He always has to take his cookies somewhere. He won't eat them right in front of you. What do you think, buddy? What do you say about those cinnamon cranberry cutout doggy butts? 4 paws up? All right, 4 paws up. On behalf of Olaf and all of the Dog Blessed team, we want to say happy holidays, and we hope you enjoyed the cookie recipe.